Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello. People here can hear me. Let me know if you guys. Okay, great. My internet is wonky. Hello, everybody, and welcome. So let's hope that I can do this time, you guys, without getting thrown out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that message. It's Daz. I have no idea what this motions hearing is for, you guys, so let's hope that this goes through because my internet has been really wonky with this Bluetooth Wi-Fi thing, so I'm hoping. Great, I'm glad you guys can hear me. And I've got his channel up on my phone, the judges. Does just messaged me and said she had some tea to spill. So now she got me interested in my messages. But I'm glad you guys can hear me. It's going to be starting in about 10 minutes, so I do have it on my phone. So I can watch when he starts. So I will be watching my phone. I don't even want to attempt the double monitor today, just in case that's what was making the echo the last time. So hopefully I don't get that echo. We want to turn phone off so the popo will not call. Hello, Kay Alley. Hello, Cat's Eye. Hello, Cat H and Sue Cooper. Comp 2. Cindy S. Deborah Van Winkle. Hello, everybody. Nana. Hello, everybody. And I don't know why this isn't streaming across the bottom. Let's see why. Hide. Okay. I will get this all set up. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that one wasn't. Okay, I'm back. Yes, please smash that like button. It's free. I don't know even, you guys, what this motion hearing is for. All I do know is that there is two separate motions hearings. One just has Lori's name on it, which is today's hearing, I believe. And then there's another one set for Chad only. And I have no idea when that one is. I've got it written down and I can't check it right now because I've got, or is it on my phone? Hang on a second here. So there's one today and it just had Lori's name on it, but I'm assuming that was just a typo or something. And then there is another one on April 7th. So I have no idea, you guys, what this one is for today. But like I said, it only had Lori's name on it. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Thank you guys for smashing that like. And it's scheduled to start at 3 p.m. Idaho time, so that would be 5 p.m. Eastern. So, like I said, I've got it on my phone so I can see when it starts. So I'm not going to try and do anything fancy today with the double monitor and everything else, because every time I try that, you guys, you see what happened last time. So when I do start streaming the court proceedings, please let me know right away if it's echoing. Yeah, I'm wondering too, Kay Alley, because today was supposed to be the motion to dismiss all charges and for the change of venue. But that was vacated at the last hearing. And then when I was checking the court records, which I do every day, so I can keep you guys up to date, I seen that there was another motion that was filed on the 17th or 18th for today. And then on the 19th, which was Friday, there was another motions hearing filed by the defense for Chad only. It's only Chad's name on it. I showed that, I think, in the other live that I did. And that one's scheduled for April 7th. But I just found it weird that the paperwork that was filed, the one for today only had Lori's name on it, and the one for April 7th only had Chad's name on it. And this is going to be interesting because, like I said, when we did that one other motions hearing or something that they had when they vacated today's motion to dismiss all charges and the change of venue, when they went into the breakout room, and I hope they don't do that again, but be prepared for it, guys. They may just head right to the breakout room. There's something going on behind the scenes. And I'm hoping that there's been some kind of disclosure that may be under seal that we're not seeing as the general public, that there's charges coming, and I believe they're murder charges. There's a reason why they haven't released Tammy Daybell's autopsy report, and it's under seal. So I think there's some murder charges coming, you guys. And with all this secrecy in the breakout rooms and things being sealed now at this late in the game when their trial is coming up, there's something happening. We just don't know yet because they keep going to the breakout rooms, which we can't hear, or they put it under seal. So I know there is some stuff under seal that I can't get to. And the way that John Pryor was smirking, I believe that Chad is going to throw Lori under the bus. And I believe that they have enough to nail Chad, because even if they were trying to say that it was Alex, Chad can be put with Alex at the time that Tylee's body was buried. And there's other things that were there with his text message to Tammy when she was still alive, saying he shot a raccoon and buried it in the pet cemetery. That was all the same day. So John Pryor has something under his belt. And I think it's going to be like, if I'm going down for this, you're coming with me. And I think he's going to turn on Lori. I really do. Because Mark Means looked really peeved, and John Pryor looked like, ha ha, ha ha. Better be careful what you do. Lori better be careful what she does, because we'll pull her with us. So that's what I think is going to happen. I do believe that Chad is going to rat on Lori, which is good for all of us and good for every one of their victims, including the kids. Yes, and with Rob Woods bringing in a special homicide prosecutor, there's been a lot of comments, and I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I appreciate those. You don't bring in somebody from another district, because Rob Wood was doing a good job. You don't bring somebody of that caliber in from another district for nothing. So yes, I do believe that there's murder charges coming, and I believe that Chad is going to throw Lori under the bus, because I believe they have enough to nail Chad with not only the burying of the bodies, but with murdering them too, because of timelines. And don't forget, we're only seeing a little bit of what the prosecution has. We're not seeing the full picture yet. They only put in for the arrest warrant, they only put in the minimal of what they need to. And don't forget, the defense gets everything, even the stuff that's under seal. We won't see that stuff, but the defense will. So there's something going on in the background, you guys. And they will be starting at any time. It's supposed to start within the next 5 minutes. So I'm anxious to hear what is going on. Now, when this starts, you guys, I will be muting myself because I'm not going to get kicked out again. But I need you guys to tell me if you are getting echo. When it starts. Yeah, I do truly, High Priestess. I do believe, and Evelyn, hello, welcome to everybody that's coming in. I do believe that there is more coming. I don't think we're going to hear about that today, but I'm anxious to see what this motions hearing is about, because they've already vacated the motion to dismiss all charges. Now, it's the defense that asked for that motion to dismiss all the charges. So something has happened. Put it in chat, Willow. Put what in chat, Missy? Yeah, you see, I'm on StreamYard right now, guys. I'm seeing your chat through. Yeah, just type it to my, because you guys are seeing this on YouTube, but if echo, yes. If it's echoing when I start the court proceeding thing. Because I do have my headphones in this time. And I will be muting my camera mic. I got my camera off, and I will be muting that mic. And like I said, I'm seeing everything right now, you guys, on StreamYard. You guys are seeing it on YouTube. So when I click over to YouTube to stream, the court proceedings, I won't be able to see the chat except for on my phone. So I'm going to have that on too. So as soon as it starts, I will click over on my phone onto my YouTube channel so I can watch it to see what you guys are saying. I'll be able to see the chat there. I was just going to use my second monitor to do that, but I'm scared. Well, let me do it. I'm scared that that's what's going to cause the echo. Okay, so I got my YouTube up on my second monitor. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. And I do think it's going to cause an echo because of the way I'm streaming. Well, thank you, Kay Allie. I don't know if you guys stuck around for the ending of the last live that I did on Sunday. We got kind of giddy, and Missy will let you know we got kind of funny, and some of our topics of conversation was funny. Yeah, it was. We had some fun there. Yes, justice for Tammy and Charles, and also justice for JJ and Tylee. No, Comptoot, you were in there too. Yes, and then I did some free card pulls for. I think there was 14 or 15 of you that stuck around and got to more of a lighter side, I guess. Got to see the more joking side of me. Okay, Allie, what time is it where you are right now? Samantha, I agree. I've been following this too right from the beginning, and I believe justice is coming. For Charles, for Tammy, for JJ, for Tylee. Yeah, it's after 5 here and it hasn't started, you guys. I'm watching, and it hasn't started yet, which is weird. Oh, it's getting there. Okay, so I'm going to click off my mic, you guys, and I'm going to his channel now.
Hi, I'm Philip Kazan. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO at Verkada. At Verkada, we're Hi, I'm Philip Kazan. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO at Verkada. At Verkada, we're Hi, I'm Philip Kazan. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO at Verkada. At Verkada, we're Hi, I'm Philip Kazan. I'm one of the co-founders and Verkada, we're Hi, I'm Philip Kazan. I'm one of the co-founders and Verkada, we're
Okay, so can you guys hear me? You can hear me, press 1. Okay. Now, I don't know if I can talk while I'm streaming this. If they're going to hear me. I don't think they will hear me. Okay, thank you, you guys. My neighbor's dog is barking its head off like usual, too, so it's a pain in my butt. I get feedback from it. Hello, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Hello, Weber. Yeah, I said that too a while back, Weber. I knew that one of them were going to turn on each other. And I do believe that they have got Chad. They've got Chad. They're not concerned about getting Chad convicted because even if they try and blame it on Alex, his pings match Alex's. He was there with Alex. So all you have to do is be present at the scene of a homicide and you can be charged just as well as the person who actually pulled the trigger or murdered, right? I think the problem that they're having is they want Lori too. Don't forget, they get one shot, double jeopardy, right? They get one shot. So I think that they're putting tidbits out there, and I think John Pryor knows. John Pryor knows that Chad is sunk, and his little smirks and everything in that last motions hearing and whatnot was, if I'm going, you're coming with me. So I think it's going to be Chad that flips on Lori, because did Lori have Alex's phone and was at Chad's, and did Lori and Chad do it? You know what I mean? Or was it Alex and Chad? Either way, they have Chad there with either Alex or Lori. So that's what they need. They need to prove that Lori had her part in this. Right now, they can't prove it. So they want to get her either for first degree or conspiracy to commit murder. Compton, I don't know how much they can plead him down, because they can prove that Chad was there. The bodies were found on Chad's property. Chad was involved. Yes, Mark Means is Lori's attorney. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Lori too, because they want Lori to go down too. So if John Pryor knows that Chad's goose is cooked, that they've got him, and they're likely to get a first-degree murder, I think it's going to be Chad that flips on Lori and says, well, look it, this was her idea. She was involved, so they can, if they don't get her for first-degree murder too, they can get her for conspiracy to commit murder, which is, I don't know how long of a sentence that is in the US, but here it's 25 years. So yeah, I could see them doing that, comp two, saying, okay, look at, you plead to this because we've got you and we'll take the death penalty off the table, but you got to give up Lori. And that's what I think is going to happen, you guys. He's going to flip on Lori. They're back.
All right, I think we're ready to go on the record here. This is cases CR 22-2755, State versus Chad Guy Daybell. Mr. Daybell is represented by Attorney John Pryor, and Fremont County case CR 22-2838, State versus Lori Noreen Daybell Vallow, who's represented by Mr. Means. Before the court today is a motion for pro hac vice admission of an out-of-state counsel filed by the state. We took up some housekeeping matters prior to this hearing, and based on our discussions, the motion was filed in both cases for pro hac vice admission. Court's going to reserve argument or ruling on the issue in regards to the Lori Noreen Daybell Vallow case, which is the 838 case, and we will go forward with the motion as it relates to Mr. Daybell. So, Mr. Pryor, as we get started, I know your client is not here attending this hearing. Have you discussed his right to attend the hearing today?
I did, Judge. I spoke with him first thing this morning, had a conversation with him, and at this point, we're going to go forward without his attendance, Your Honor.
All right, and he waives the right to be present for the hearing today then?
Yes, he does, Judge.
Very well. I will note that we are conducting this hearing by Zoom with our ongoing COVID-19 order that governs how we conduct these proceedings. We're also recording this as well as it's being reported by the court reporter, and it's also being live streamed on the court's official YouTube channel. So as I mentioned, there is a motion for pro hac vice admission of a Rachel Smith that's been filed by the state. I reviewed the motion and the proposed order, and I did have a few questions on that. As we get started, Mr. Wood, I guess maybe one way to start is to just have me address a couple of the questions I had on the motion to get started, since it is typically just a pro forma motion, and then I'll hear your responses, and then Mr. Pryor, I'll let you respond. So one of the issues in looking at the motion, Mr. Wood, under the Idaho Bar Commission Rule 227, that governs our pro hac vice admissions in Idaho. And one of the requirements is that the attorney seeking to be in an ongoing law practice in another jurisdiction. So I didn't see that information provided in the motion, and the court would need to have some information whether or not this attorney has an ongoing law practice in another jurisdiction at this time.
Okay, I can verify that yes, Ms. Smith does have an ongoing practice in Missouri. She practiced for many years in both St. Louis Circuit Prosecutor's Office and then in the Attorney General's office in Missouri. She now has a private practice firm. A large part of what she does is special prosecutions and then helping prosecutors on cases. And so, yes, she does have an ongoing law practice and is in good standing in the state of Missouri.
Okay, I did see the information that she's has paid the fee and filed the certificate of good standing with the state of Idaho. I just wanted to make sure that requirement was met with, so I would ask that you submit a supplement to the admission that complies with that Rule 8.2, where she, and I appreciate your representation, she does, but where Ms. Smith can confirm that she maintains an ongoing practice, as you mentioned. The other issue I wanted to bring up, and then I'll hear again from you, Mr. Pryor, if we need to, but there's an issue I see here where she could be admitted under the PROHAC admission rules. In this case, you're appointed as a special prosecutor under Idaho Code 312603 to prosecute a case in Fremont County. And where Ms. Smith would be coming on, I guess I'd like some clarification. Is she going to be obviously prosecuting in the case? And if so, has Fremont County been consulted, and have they agreed that she should be also appointed as well as a special prosecutor? And typically when we do these orders, the terms of the appointment also include payment arrangements that the county's agreed to. So just based on your being appointed as a special prosecutor, I wanted to get to that issue before we got too far into the process, knowing being admitted under 227 PROHAC gets you a limited license to practice in Idaho for a specific case. But then on that issue of appointment of a special prosecutor, I wondered if you had discussed that with Fremont County or not.
Your Honor, we didn't discuss it with Fremont County. She's being appointed to help the Madison County prosecutor as a special prosecutor in the case. We've discussed it with Madison County. They're funding it. And so we did not speak directly with the Fremont County commissioners on that.
Okay. And I guess that issue then, this case is, as I mentioned, it's Fremont County case CR 222755. That's the case before the court and the case I'm presiding over. So any admission by this would be to this case. And as I understand the bar rule also, it's a case-by-case admission. So an attorney admitted PROHAC on one case does not necessarily enjoy PROHAC status for admission in another case. And I think that would require separate application. So in other words, the scope and
or needs help in how to prosecute a case of this nature, by all means, he has every right to do that. But those two things need to be resolved, Judge, and I appreciate the court identifying those. I didn't mean to be so verbose, but I do want to set my feelings on this. It's not necessarily an objection as much as it is, let's get the proper housekeeping taken care of before this court signs an order.
All right, thank you. Mr. Wood, do you have anything further to offer in support of the motion?
Yes, Your Honor. As the appointed special prosecutor, I'm allowed to prosecute this case as I see fit. I'm not asking Fremont County for the money to hire Ms. Smith. And as such, I don't think the court needs to make a finding that I've gotten it approved for the Fremont County Commissioners. If I were, I'm not being compensated for this case. If we were asking them for money, I could see that being an issue. We're not. So we're fine with an order limiting the her admission to this case. I actually have Ms. Smith is here with me right now. I can have her make a declaration to the court of her law practice, or if the court would prefer that in writing, we can do that as well.
Well, if she's here and available to testify, I think that's probably the most efficient way to do that. Good afternoon, Ms. Smith. This is Judge Boyce. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right. I've considered the application for pro hac vice admission. Prosecutor indicates you'd be willing to make a statement to testify in this hearing regarding your qualifications. Are you prepared to do that?
Absolutely.
All right. If you would do me the favor then of raising your right hand, I'll have the clerk please place Ms. Smith under oath.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in the cause now pending will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Smith, this will be brief, but under our pro hac vice admission rule in Idaho, Bar Commission Rule 227, there's a requirement that you currently maintain an ongoing law practice in another jurisdiction. Can you advise the court whether or not you in fact maintain an ongoing law practice in another jurisdiction?
Yes, Your Honor. I maintain a law practice primarily involving special prosecutions. I am a special prosecutor or an appointed prosecutor assisting at least 2 counties in the state of Missouri. I also consult both on legal matters and on legal training for multiple other jurisdictions. I also have a small civil practice in the state of Missouri. I do not do any criminal defense work, as in Missouri, that would be a conflict of interest. So I do no criminal defense, but I am an appointed prosecutor or special prosecutor, and that is my primary practice.
Okay, thank you. And so you're currently the attorney of record in some pending cases, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court is satisfied with that representation, then that Rule 227E2 is met for the purpose of the pro hac vice request for admission. And thank you for the testimony, Ms. Smith. Counsel, regarding the issue of whether or not Fremont County needs to be involved in this, again, I'm just looking at Idaho Code 312603, which governs the appointment of a special prosecutor. And the order of appointment in this case was entered. Give me a moment. It was entered obviously appointing you as the prosecutor for this Fremont County case from Madison County, Mr. Wood. And I guess the question I do have is the order appointed the Madison County Prosecutor's Office. And so it is specific as to the scope of that appointment. So in my mind, Ms. Smith can be admitted, but in order to be on the case would need to either be a deputy of your office or part of your office, or else receive a special appointment again from Fremont County. If you think there's some other authority out there that says otherwise, I'm open to listening to that. I'm just looking at the rule for a special appointment of a prosecutor under 312603, and it is a housekeeping matter, but I think it's important to note that the attorney in a case has got the proper authority to act as a prosecutor. So do you have any additional comments on that?
Your Honor, I see that very much akin to her being appointed as pro hoc vice. Is very much the same thing as me deputizing an attorney to help in a case. I think that's, I really don't see a difference between the two. I think under my special appointment as a prosecutor on this case, that would give me the authority to bring in someone pro hoc vice, and essentially deputize her once she receives that status.
Okay. And that is probably another approach to it, because I would note that that statute says once you're on the case, then the person so appointed has all the powers of the prosecuting attorney while so acting as such in the case. So if that's your plan going forward, if she'll be active in the case, then I just ask for you to submit a declaration with the court that she's been deputized, and I think that would satisfy the issue of her acting under your special prosecutor status for the matter.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Pryor, we went through some things there. I didn't really give you an opportunity to respond. Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, Judge, I agree with the court's analysis.
Okay, if you'll follow up with that then, Mr. Wood, with that, the court's satisfied on the pro hac vice admission, and I'll sign an order to that effect. And regarding the special prosecutor issue, if you just want to supplement with that, I'll watch for that to be filed in the case, Mr. Wood.
We will get that done right away. Thank you.
Thank you. Council, our next hearing is going to be on April 7th for what's scheduled as a status conference. If council has other motions they'd like to bring up at that time that can be timely filed and heard, I've got time that afternoon just for planning purposes. With that in mind, Mr. Pryor, is there anything else we need to bring up on behalf of your client today?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Wood, anything further?
No, thank you very much.
Okay, so from what I got from that, guys, is Rob Wood is going to have to bring another motion if he wants the special prosecutor to also deal with Fremont County, because right now she's only been okayed for Madison County. I have quite a few wakey eggs and bakey from the UK. So yeah, so from what I gathered from that, you guys, that this is only for the charges in Madison County. I believe Kay Alley, fellow Canadian, I'm Canadian too. And thank you for joining, Deborah, and becoming a member. I believe that it's Chad's charges that are in Madison County. Fremont County, I believe, is dealing with, I don't know. I don't get it. There's something about Madison County and it only involves Chad. So I'm assuming that it's because the kids' bodies were found. What they are considering Madison County, because there's a fine line. They're Madison County, but they're Fremont County or something like that. I remember that. I'll be able to understand it more. I was trying to get everything up and ready for you guys, so I missed a lot of that. and then they cut out for a while. So once I read the actual order, I'll be able to fill you in more. But from what I understand it from right now, is this this prosecutor that they want to bring in, Smith, she can only be brought in right now for the charges from Madison County. And from what I got from the judge is he told Rob Wood, the prosecutor, that if he wanted to use this special prosecutor for Fremont County, that he would have to make another motion to have her brought in on Fremont too. So that's what I'm getting from it. I did see a swear in, and I don't know how he's swearing her in, if it's only for Madison, unless with what Rob Wood said that he could deputize her himself. The judge, I think, maybe has accepted that and then sworn her in as special assisting prosecutor, not a lead. Because if she would have been brought in as a lead, she would have been in full control and not Rob Wood. So that's what I'm getting, is she's been brought in, but as an assistant prosecutor in Fremont and a lead in Madison. That's what I'm getting from it so far. But once the paperwork is filed, I will go over it and let you guys know in a post in my community section. But that's what I think it is doing, that Rob Wood had said that he had the power to deputize her as an assistant prosecuting attorney. So I think that's what happened there, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. Yes, thank you, Megan from Southern Soul Tarot. Please, you guys head over there and check her out. I read the Oracle. She is very good in both the Tarot and Oracle, and she has a lot of good stuff. I was watching her yesterday and kind of giggling. She has farts in a jar. It's a whole story. You'll have to go and watch that video. It was just hilarious. Her husband helped her get some farts in a jar. But yeah, it was hilarious. It was a good time. So yeah, so that's my analogy of it, you guys, of what I've understood as what just happened there. I believe Rob Wood used his powers to deputize her, but I will check up on that and verify that before I could say that's 100%. But I do know that for her to be brought in, as far as I know, she's already been brought in as of Madison County. So, and this today, like I said, you guys, this is what I'm finding odd, is that this had nothing to do with Lori today. This was all Chad. So let's see what happens on April 7th when they come back. And once all the paperwork is filed with the court, I will go through it all. I'll stream it. I'll go through all the paperwork with you guys and explain it a lot better, because everything then would be in writing and it's in black and white. So it's boring till Willow puts a spin on it. Well, thank you, Kay Alley. It's like a lot of the US law is the same as Canadian law, and working in Canadian law for mega years like I have been, I can basically decipher what's going on, but there are some things that are different in the US than Canada. So I've got to be very careful when I say this is what it is. I want to verify it first, and I can kind of pick up a little bit more of what's going on with their jargon, the same as Missy. She's also educated in the legal field. And so when you've worked in the legal field as long as I have, you can pick up on certain things. And like I said, there's something going on behind the scenes that is under seal that we don't know yet. This is why they go into these breakout sessions, because they don't want the public knowing or hearing, or it's confidential to certain parties. So, but like I said, there's stuff there, you guys, that we don't know yet that's under seal. And it's under seal for a reason. I think that they are going to try and get Chad and Lori to plea out. So, yeah. joined before, but they keep sending me new cards. Someone keeps hacking me. Oh no. Keeps hacking what on you, Deb? Deborah Van Winkle? Kay Alley, we may not see that until the trial. It may be sealed until trial. Generally, when they seal stuff, and also, you guys, I'm waiting. I've been checking every couple of hours for that letter that Letitia Stout wrote to the judge. One can be unsealed. The other one cannot. The judge in that case could not unseal the other letter that was sent to a different judge. That's up to that judge. And there was a lot of things that happened in there that were confidential. So I believe that one will still stay under seal. But the one to this judge, again, that's doing her case, has unsealed that letter, the second letter now. So I'm watching for that to hit the file. Yeah, it's like people are going nuts with the hacking, and I've heard of a lot of YouTubers getting strikes against them and copyright claims and blah, blah, blah. So I'm glad I don't use any music in my background or anything like that, because nobody can nail me. But people are doing it just to put your channel down, like to shut your channel down, keep striking you. But I don't use any of that, so there's nothing that they can use to copyright strike me. But people are filing false copyright strikes on stuff, so it's nasty. It's people got nothing better to do. I mean, Megan is in here. Megan knows the amount of time and effort that it takes for us creators to, you know, do stuff like this and get it out there, especially, you know, when you're recording something and then you're uploading it and stuff like that. And then for people to mess with that, that's why, you guys, I don't use any music or anything like that in my backgrounds, because I'm not going to deal with that crap. And yeah, like people think that we just, you know, like a lot of my reads that I do before uploading to YouTube, I record them and then I edit them, put my cards and everything in, do my description, do my thumbnails. There's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into this stuff that, you know, people don't realize. And I've gotten some nasty comments saying, you know, oh my God, look at your ads. You got just too many ads. Well, I don't choose that. YouTube does. That's not on me. YouTube now is, even if you're not monetized, you're getting hit with ads. So the ads are the one thing. And then they're saying, oh, all you do is, you know, do a reading and this and that. Well, no, there's a lot more behind it. It takes me, when I do a read, especially like a 30 to 40 minute read that I record and then upload, it's 3 hours, 3.5 hours of work for me. So, oh, your bank. Oh, that's crazy, Deborah. So there is a lot of work behind the scenes, you guys. Like, not so much the StreamYards like this, like I'm sitting here and I'm chit-chatting with you. It's getting used to using it for me to get everything perfect for you guys so you can hear and everything else. Because at my age, I'm not very good at electronic stuff. But I think I've got it down pat now. But it's the other stuff, like when you do record and you upload, like, even, I don't care what you do on your, as a creator. I watch a lot of other creators too. And one that I watch a lot is CJ Fasion. I love his Randonautica. And I know the editing and everything that he has to put. I know he doesn't do it himself. It's he can afford to hire an editor, thank God. But just one of those videos with all the editing and you know, the cards and this and that and everything that's put into a video is a lot of work. So yeah, Southern Soul Tarot, she had a few problems there a while back that I jumped on the bandwagon right away and stuck up for her, because it's not only hackers that were trying to do stuff to her, it was other people, and it's just not right. Like, we're all here trying to bring you guys the best content that we can bring you. And, you know, like, so for other people to mess with that because they're either jealous or they just have some serious issues. You know, it's darkness, and it's like they got nothing better to do, and a lot of it I find is jealousy. Like Megan had a lot of people attacking her, and it was all over jealousy. And it's like, leave her the hell alone, you know, like I stand up for what I believe is right. And it's, if I can help somebody else, I will. And if I can stand up for somebody else, I will. So, yes. And Darren D, Dauntless Detours, you guys, she's going to be doing some stuff on there. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, I asked to please head over there and subscribe to Darren D. She's going to have some interesting stuff coming up. And once the borders are open, we're going to be doing a lot of things together. So I may make a second channel. Des is going to have to help me with that, where it will be mine and Des's adventures that we're going to go on with ghost hunting and stuff like that. She's going to teach me a lot. So I'm anxious. I'm excited for that too. Yeah, the vile hate. It's just like, Megan, I just, when I seen that on your channel, it was just like, no, I'm speaking out. And I did. I went to their channels and it's like, you want to do it? Like, come on. And that was all over jealousy. They were jealous of you, Megan. And like I said, as far as tarot, I can't read it. I've tried. I just can't get it. If you want somebody that, like, I get a lot of people that say they can't understand tarot. So that's why they like my ancestor deck and they like the oracle. But I'm telling you, you guys, the way that Megan does her reads, it's like she explains it to a T. It's so easy to follow the way she does her reads. So if you haven't checked her out, please go over there and check her out. I just love her reads. I'm mesmerized by it. Yeah, so I got some places. I'm going to go to New Jersey to see Des, and Des is going to come to Canada to see me. And she's going to bring me places there, and I'm going to bring her places here. Oh, God, that camera incident. I thought Des gave me a video camera, and we thought it was haunted. I swear to God. And I told her, we're going to try this one more time. It wouldn't stop. It wouldn't excuse me. Sorry about that, you guys. It wouldn't let me even shut the camera down. And I told her, this is the last time I'm taking the battery out. If it does it again, I'm shipping it back to you. But I believe that's Des's mom, because she messes with us. She messes with us, but we had fun. We had fun with it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're going to put a lot of fun stuff on our channels coming up. We're just crossing our fingers for this COVID crap to fix itself, and so we can get the borders open, so I can go to New Jersey and Des can come to Canada, and we're going to do some stuff. Oh my God, you guys are going to howl. I'd like to, Megan, I said that on your channel when I was on there yesterday, I believe. Maybe do a little road trip, start meeting up with these creators that we've got a good rapport with and that we respect. I'd love to do a meetup. Like I said, I've got a lot of respect for you, Megan. So please, I'm asking you guys, please go and check out her channel. Give her a subscribe, give her a like. And I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. She really, it's not like the other tarot readers. She really explains things. And it's so interesting the way I'm just mesmerized. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm just mesmerized by the way she does her tarot. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to head out because I got to make some dinner. I got antibiotics again that I'm taking for a tooth that I messed up when I bit into something and whatnot. I'm going to get something cooking so I can eat. And I'm trying to check on my phone here. Okay, so until the next time, you guys, as soon as I hear anything, I will let you know. I will be checking. I will be checking the court dockets and whatnot. I'm watching for that letter for Letitia too. Okay, So if anything else does pop up, you guys, I will jump on a live and I will bring that to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling fine, Kay Allie. It's just I bit into something and kind of broke a piece off on my tooth, and it kind of made it loose, and I guess something got in there and it's getting infected. So right away I went to the doctors and got some antibiotics. So what? Well, that wasn't nice. Thank you, Des. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's not cool. I'm not going to stand for anybody coming on my channel and bashing somebody that I have a lot of respect for bashing anybody, really. This channel is a safe place for people to come. I do not put up with that. I'm sorry. I'm not, my mod did what she had to do. I just got a message about it. I don't allow any bashing here. So please don't do it. You'll only do it once and you'll get booted. Especially somebody that I have the utmost respect for. Yeah, I'm on some probiotics too, Allie, because I have digestive issues and stuff. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sis, for taking care of that. I don't put up with that. I didn't see that, so I was looking at my phone. But anyway, you guys, I am going to cut out so I can make something to eat. I have to eat with these antibiotics. I usually only eat once a day. Now, apparently, I got to eat something 3 times a day. The struggle is real. Welcome to my life. Yes, no drama here, no attacking, no bashing, no nothing on this channel. My mods know we don't put up with that. So thank you to the mods for taking care of that. Okay, you guys, so thank you for joining in. Thank you, Barbara. You're very welcome. Hey, Dar. Yes, and I've got a few reads to do tomorrow too, and one is, see you guys, I got a bad memory. Des whenever she wants hers, and the other winner did it, because I did pick 2. Because I could just see it. Oh my God, it's your mod that won. I could see, because there were some people that came in that were not subbed or nothing to my channel, that only came in to try and get a free read. So I am glad that it was 2 people that won, that are subscribers, that, you know, really, yeah, because I'm not even going to mention it. There's other things that I've done and given away and stuff that I've never even seen the people again. So it's good. I'm going to change things up with how I do giveaways. I'm going to make sure it goes to the right hands and not to just people that are coming in just for a free draw. So, and I'm going to be doing another giveaway for merch. And that's going to be if you are subscribed. So yeah, I'm going to really be careful on how I do things. So I know it's going to the people that are actually here all the time and really do support the channel, not just people that are coming in because they see that, oh, this channel has a giveaway, we're going to go. And then you never see them again. So I like to reward you guys when I can. So watch for more of that too. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to let you go for now. Thank you for joining this afternoon. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Des and Missy, for being here to mod. I very much appreciate you guys more than you know. Okay, so until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love yous all. Bye-bye for now.